Hey everyone, welcome back to Content Consumer, and today we are actually going to finally be taking a look at Soul Eater Perfect Edition number 2. If you have not seen my first video on the Soul Eater Perfect Edition on the first volume, go check that out because it's a really good one, and we're going to cover essentially spoilers because we're going to cover how much of the story gets progressed through this volume versus the second one, versus the first one, I'm sorry. So, if you have never read Soul Eater, I definitely recommend you read it or watch it. I believe Soul Eater is on both Hulu and Netflix. However, for those who have read and watched, you do know that at some point the stories do take a small turn and they start to separate more and more after a certain portion. I've only read bits of Soul Eater before starting to pick up these Perfect Editions. So, that's why I started picking these up, is because I knew I was going to get them anyway, and then when the first one was announced, I immediately wanted to pick it up, and that's why I made the video. So, now we're on to the second one. This one, as you can see here, the front cover shows Soul Eater himself. A really nice art design. That's what I really like about these Perfect Editions, real nice art design. That hardback is really nice. There we go. Here is what the spine looks like. Really nice Soul Eater with the logo, Perfect Edition number 2 with the author, and as you can see, it is published by Square Enix Manga, which is super cool. This is definitely rated OT for older teen. I would very much agree to that. It's one of the things I like to say when I'm reviewing manga and I'm reviewing certain editions of manga. Definitely older teen, and that's an appropriate fit. That's one of the things about books and things. When it comes to rating for particular ages, it gets a little fuzzy, but manga has always been fairly good at giving an appropriate thing. So older teen, it definitely feels that 16 up range on a lenient side of things, depending on how mature you feel like your 16-year-old is, or if you're 16 and you're semi-aware of what you think is appropriate for yourself, whatever it might be. So I really like it. When it comes to the inside, it's really nice. Let me move to an appropriate section here. Here is sort of what it looks like. Once again, it is big and bold. I really enjoy it. Let me actually pull. Here we go. So this is Dr. Stone. This is volume 11. This is what a normal manga volume looks like, as far as I'm aware. This is what you normally see when they come out in a single volume. This is Perfect Edition. As you can see, it is taller. It is definitely wider. This volume of Dr. Stone has chapters 89 through 97, whereas this one has chapters 4 through 9. But I do know that I think Soul Eater's chapters are a little bit longer than Dr. Stone's, if I'm not mistaken. So, all in all, I think it's a really good volume. They also, if I can find one, they do offer some colored pages as well, so I think that's really cool. When it comes to it versus the first edition, as I'm pulling them from the thing, so here is the first edition, first volume versus the second volume, as I try and make sure that it's showing perfectly fine. Looks really good. There's one big difference I noticed when you set them side to side. Volume 2 is smaller than Volume 1. It's not the biggest deal in the world. I'm pretty sure they try and keep them around, they said, a volume and a half. So this is the 3 introductions, and then 1, 2, and 3, so that's 6 of them. 6 chapters in here, and then this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chapters here. So both of them are 6 chapters, so probably what happened is those 6 chapters in the volume 2 is just a little bit different as I pick up things that I'm dropping. So, once again, fantastic. If you are a fan of Soul Eater in any way, shape, or form, pick these up. They're not super expensive. I think I actually just pre-ordered the third one, so I'll make a video when it comes out. Like $18, $17, $18 for a volume and a half. And it's in nice hardcover. This is definitely for a collector of this manga, or ones who really like cool special editions like I do. So, if you guys like this video, like, comment, what is your favorite part about Soul Eater? Who is your favorite scythe and your favorite Meister? If you were a weapon, what would be your preferred weapon that you would turn into? I think that'd be a really cool one. So, just go ahead, give some interactions down. I like to see all the comments and make my own comments down below. So check that out. Check out some of my other videos. I am going through the Dr. Stone manga, reviewing, and things of that nature. As I end the video, I will say this. As we see in this volume, it starts out, you meet Corona and Ragnarok, which is a really good start. And then at the very end of Perfect Edition Volume 2, they introduce the man with the magic eye. So if you have read it, you know who I'm talking about. If you haven't, you're in for a treat. So that's why I'm excited for Perfect Edition 2. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I know this is a little on the shorter side, but when it comes to reviewing and showing off these special editions, it's not necessarily about the content itself. It's more about my opinion on how it was printed. And I love the print, and I love the feel and the premium quality of these editions. So if you have any questions, like I said, comment them down below. If you have any suggestions on manga I should read or review, put them in the comments down below. That way I can get them on this channel. Have a fantastic day. See ya.